Welcome back. Well, no. Welcome to the first episode of my Fossils and Archaeology series. This is. I should have done this a long time ago. Actually, I tried with the older version, and then the new one came out. I'm like, what's the point of this? And then I gave up. Um. Anyways, so right now I've started off. I've gotten the basic necessities. I've got a house. Um. As you can tell, I'm very, very organized. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyways, actually, let me show you everything I've done. Down this way, you can hear them. I've got a little tunnel down this way where my cultivators are, and we got a bunch of cows and a small wheat farm, so I can feed the cows. Might as well feed them right now too, just to get more cows coming. Yeah, all right. So I've also near two villages. In both these villages, I have lecterns, which is why this pickaxe is so good. And I have some mending books, but Loki just got lazy. I don't need all that right now. I just don't want my stuff to break. So, I've got a lot of embryos. Um, let me make this more organized. Oops. And I was thinking, out of all these embryos, which one would I want to do first? I was thinking Sarcosuchus. I think I have a Velociraptor. Yep. Or sorry, Deinonychus. Here's the Velociraptor. I've got a mammoth. I've got some Adaposaurs. And if I wanted to do two Diplos, because I got two of those. But I'm gonna start with an Ankylosaur. I hope this doesn't fail, but I believe I put Balgu in there. Ankylosaurs are so cool. They're really, really underrated, and uh, really recently, gosh, you guys are loud. Hold on, let me turn this down. Turn them down. A little bit better, a little bit better. But Ankylosaurs are really, really cool. While I'm building its enclosure, which I will start to do right now, I'm going to tell y'all facts about the Ankylosaurus that are just it's one of the coolest dinosaurs just from what we found of it. Looking for I've got a feeder somewhere here, and I just installed a mod pack for this, and it can create apple trees like this. And this is just the freest herbivore food on this planet. All I need is bone meal, and I get infinite bones and bone meal from that. You can see the trees right now. You just boom, and then chop it down with the, and then this is just a crap ton of apples. Free food for the herbivores. I just gotta remember not to starve them. But I want this to be stone bricks. I'm just gonna do regular oak fences, I think. I think that'll look nice. So what the not necessarily the design. I have one oak fence, but the design I'm going for is just kind of this bricky out layer, and then I'm gonna have oak fences in between it. I think that'll look nice. And I've got just a mess of trees I plant over here, so I can just vein mine a bunch. Holy crap. It wasn't even the bottom one. Oh my gosh. Let me mine one of these to get rid of the bottom one. Holy moly. This is the most satisfying part. I'm nearly full of logs. Holy crap. And just fill this back up with oak saplings. This little shack is based off a safari lodge. It didn't turn out that well, but I'm not the best at building. I just like dinosaurs. Okay, that's a good amount to start with. I'll just throw these in here. Now where to build it? Just honestly, uh, somewhat flat because it's an Ankylosaur. Let's do this area right here. Even more wood, just in case I need it. There's also a pillager outpost right there, which kind of sucks. I might delete it off this place of the get rid of it. Okay, this enclosure, it doesn't have to be too large. So I'm going to start building, and y'all are going to hear facts while this happens. Y'all enjoy. At first, I just want to start off saying thank y'all for all the support on my previous videos. It really means a lot. And the fact that I'm almost at 200 subscribers, honestly never thought I'd even get that far. And even get over 10,000 views on one video, which is crazy to me. Anyways, about Ankylosaurus. It's one of the coolest dinosaurs to ever exist, in my opinion. I mean, literally look at it. It's a living tank. When they were alive, they grew up to about between 6 and 9 meters in length, and they got up to about 14 tons, which is shorter and smaller, but it weighs more than Triceratopses. But the Minecraft version only gets about 7 blocks, so it's about 7 meters, so about I guess an average Ankylosaur. They lived in the Cretaceous period in North America, along with the T-Rex, Triceratops, all that jazz, and Mosasaur. Ankylosaurus is actually one of the only dinosaurs to never been found with any bite marks from T-Rexes, which is an incredible feat to never be hunted by a T-Rex, because it's the best hunter of all time. We actually know what Ankylosaurus looks like. Well, not Ankylosaurus. An ankylosaur named Borea pelta is actually lived in the early Cretaceous period, and it looks like this. Nice bright orange, pretty color. The theory on why it's so well preserved is that when it died, its body got washed out to sea, and like what happens to whales, gases build up inside of them, and since it's got heavy armor, it flips on its belly, and then it pops, and then it sinks down and gets buried in the silt and makes it super well preserved. And also another interesting ankylosaur that was discovered is the Spikiomelus. It's a very, very, very new one, and it's actually, it's got a very fitting name because, I mean, look at this thing. It looks like Anguirus from Godzilla. Super long spikes. It looks awesome. Oh, it's done. Okay, well, I might as well. Well, guys, this is. Let me get my book and I'll place him down in there, and then by the time I'm done, he'll probably be grown. That's what I'm trying to spit out. My goodness. I'll place him down right here. Let's see if this is warm enough. Yep. Alright. I'm going to keep working on this, and whenever he hatches or I get done first, at least with the outside, I'll check back in. Back to the Spikiomelus. It lived in the Jurassic period, which is actually the earliest found ankylosaur, which pushes them back, I believe, from the previous oldest one about 10 million years. Which is really, really substantial. And it's around the time where they diverged from Stegosauruses. That was ridiculously fast. Let me put this down. Hello. Oh, I'm tamed to him. I can put apples in here, right? Okay, perfect. Can I put flowers in here? Oh. Big back. Oh my gosh. Book. It's a male. Oh my goodness, he eats literally cake and cookies? Interesting. But he can eat pumpkins. There's pumpkins right around here, so I'll probably grow those. Those are probably a really good source of food. But let me just put these flowers in there. Can I? I don't know if this will work. This is a modded. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just put these in there. Big back. But look how cute he is. And y'all can name y'all get to name him, by the way, as well. It's a so. Oh, this could be a water pool. But yeah, this is little. Look at the way he walks. Oh goodness, he's about to get out. Okay. Don't know why he's doing that. Hopefully he won't want to hug to the side like that. But this is my little guy. I'm gonna keep working on the enclosure. Back to the facts, if I've got any left or something. I don't know. I do have some left, in fact. Back to the Stegosaurus. It's pretty easy to tell how they're related with the Stegosaurus having literal jagged spikes as the weapon, and the giant plates. It's clear that eventually they evolved to be not up but flat on them, and the spikes evolved into the bulbous thing. But some of them still have spikes. Ankylosaurus is what I'm talking about now. They still have spikes on them. And the reason I'm making this enclosure this small, which it's not that small, but pretty small, is because Ankylosaurus are very solidarity creatures. They don't need too much space to be happy. They, in fact, I remember watching a documentary about Tarbosauruses and Amatosauruses. I don't know. But the Ankylosaur did not migrate because, I mean, those guys are built. They can't walk too far. They're too heavy. And they did. The only time they ever stayed with other Ankylosaurs is to breed and to when they were younger. Staying in small family groups, probably with their siblings, is probably the only thing they really did. But once they grew older, I mean, they don't need any more protection at all. Again, no T-Rexes have ever bitten on them, so they're incredibly strong. All right, guys, I am done with it now. This is the entrance. It's like a. Let me kill this guy really fast. I need that string. This is the enclosure. There he is, tumbling his way over. I made it mostly just small trees and lots of lowland shrubbery because I might say this in the facts, I don't know, but that's the area they live in. They eat these low shrubs like this, and here's the little pool here. Not much going on, but it's just an Ankylosaurus. They don't live in any sparse habitats or anything like that. And this is my first enclosure, so I didn't do anything bombastic with it. Just a nice simple enclosure for the little guy here. But I think I can make. I don't know if it's called a punching bag. And fossil. I can find it this way. Tethered log. Here, let me make one of these for him so it adds a little bit of play to it. The mod uses fences and it can make it oak things and can I hit this? No. I don't know if he's able to. But it makes it look like little thin trees, and I like that a lot. He's already getting pretty big. He eats everything. Oh, I did not know about that. Is he going to eat? I don't know. I can feed him some wheat seeds. There we go. Nom, 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 nom. Hope y'all enjoyed this first video of mine. I plan to do more And really quick, if any of y'all want to comment to see which dinosaur you or prehistoric creature you want me to do next, if anyone suggests something, then I'll do it, absolutely. But right now, I've got a plan for the next episode. So I'll see y'all in that one. See ya.